We flood communities with so many guns that it is easier for a teenager to buy a Glock than get his hands on a computer or even a book.
President Obama recently made this claim in his quest for gun control. But is it really true? Let's take a look. FactCheck.org said Obama went too far. PolitiFact determined the comment was mostly false. And the Washington Post fact-checker gave President Obama 3 Pinocchios. Here's why. To legally purchase a firearm in most states, you must be 18 years old. To buy a Glock, you must be 21. Federal law also prohibits the transfer of guns to anyone under the age of 18. On the other hand, to get a book or use a computer at a public library, there's no age requirement. All you need to do is apply for a library card, which doesn't require a background check. But are books and computers more easily available? A Pew Research study found that among teens whose families make less than $50,000 a year, around 80% owned or had access to a desktop or laptop computer. And when it comes to books, there are some cities referred to as book deserts for their lack of bookstores. But this doesn't factor in public libraries. In Chicago, for example, there are 80 public libraries and 95 public high schools. So how about getting a gun? To legally purchase a gun at a licensed dealer, you must pass a background check. And when it comes to price, there's no evidence showing that books cost more than guns. PolitiFact pointed out that it may be easy for a teen in a high-crime neighborhood to illegally obtain a gun, but maintained that it isn't any easier than getting a book or a computer. President Obama has a history of getting his facts wrong when it comes to guns. Just last March, he claimed it was easier for some kids to get guns than fresh vegetables, a claim the Washington Post said had no statistical basis. Obama's rhetoric on guns may play well with his liberal base, but time and time again, it doesn't match up with the facts.